You guys, so much has happened since my last YouTube video and I don't even know where to start. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, if that's still a thing, then you might have seen my Get Ready With Me, I Quit My Job video. If you did not see that, then I was working at an architecture and design firm for about a month shy of 3 years here in Nashville. And I also used to be an adjunct professor at Belmont University at the O'Moore College of Architecture and Design. I quit my job at the architecture and design firm and now I'm back at Belmont teaching studio, which I'm so freaking excited about. I go way more into it in that reel if you want to go check it out and kind of like see what's going on that front. But I have had exactly one studio class session so far, came home, dumped my entire work bag out and promptly reorganized. And the difference of what is in this bag for teaching a hands-on studio class versus what I would take to my 9-to-5 desk job is actually wild and crazy to me. So even though it is the same actual bag that I'm using as my work bag, so many things inside are different. So I thought this would be a fun little throwback video to film for you guys. Also, I did overnight curls last night and I can't tell if I'm liking the hair. Part of me feels like it's not like bouncy enough, like it's more like and not enough like whoosh. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments if you guys think this is like a cute style. It might not look that different to you. These little like Rachel's popping out here, I can't decide if I love it or I hate it, and I can't make up my mind on things like that on my own anyway, so I need your help. One thing about me is that I have anxiety and I like to be overly prepared, and if there's one thing about this bag that you can take away from this video, it is that it is strong and it is going to hold literally anything that you put in there. So in my last What's in My Work Bag video, I did a deep dive on this actual bag and kind of gave a review, showed it to you empty, showed you all of the different like pockets, the internal organizers that it has. So if you want to see that, I'm gonna link that video down below. So we're just gonna jump straight into what is in my bag as a university professor. The very first item also happens to be our channel partner for today's video. So this is the Beekeepers Naturals Propolis Immune Support Daily Throat Spray. Now I use this every single morning. I have a bottle of it by my sink and it is part of my morning routine, but I also have one of these in my work bag because right before I walk on campus, I give myself another few spritz just to get that immunity boost. You might be like, what the heck is Propolis and why are you spraying it on your uvula? Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It is the defender of the beehive. It is a powerful mixture of plant and tree resin and enzymes that are made by bees. So it utilizes the immune system of plants to build the immune system for the entire beehive. And if it's good enough for the bees, I would say it is good enough for me. This helps defend your immune system and support whole body health. All you do is take 4 sprays of it straight to the tongue. I really love the taste of this. You can tell it's made by bees. It definitely has like some sort of honey flavor to it, but it doesn't taste like it's honey flavored, if that makes any sort of sense. I feel like I've started craving this. Like it is just a flavor that I can't describe other than delicious. And like I said, you can tell that it comes from bees, but I've been working with this brand for a few months now because I wanted to make sure that I really liked their product, their mission, all of that stuff, and they are absolutely incredible. I'm so proud to be a channel partner with them and a brand partner with them. This contains vitamin B, C, and D, zinc, antioxidants, and has over 300 beneficial compounds in it. So I'm absolutely obsessed with this, and if you would like to try it, you can use the code BLAIRF to get 20% off Beekeepers Naturals, and it stacks with subscription discounts. So you can get even steeper discounts. This is an exclusive offer to you guys, so you have to use the code BLAIRF to get these discounts. If you're gonna be going on the site and looking around and you maybe want to buy a couple items to try out, I feel like I have to give an honorable mention to the bee pollen. This is obviously not in my bag every day, but I do take a teaspoon of this every single day, either on yogurt or I mix it in with my salads or my smoothies. I love the taste and the crunch of it, but it also energizes and nourishes my whole body with protein, B vitamins, iron, and copper. Their hero product is the Propolis spray, and they have one sold every 30 seconds, which is actually mind-blowing to me to think about, like, how long have you been just watching this video? How many bottles have been sold? That is actually actually wild to me. I really, really love it. I use it every day. And don't forget, you can use the code BlairF for 20% off site-wide your entire purchase. It is an exclusive discount, and I am just so proud to be a brand partner with them. So now let's get into the rest of the contents of my work bag. So my phone is either always going to be in my hand, in my pocket, or in my work bag. So on the back of it, I have a pop wallet, which has my ID, my credit card, and my car key in here. And so I always have that with me. So now we're just gonna go top down and just start going through this. I have my keys, my AirPods, and a little pouch that I've had this for probably 15 years. I found it in one of my bins in my closet and was really excited to start using it again. And I keep any of my excess cards that don't fit in my pop wallet that I need in here. My faculty ID, I have a lot of like gift cards. I have some business cards in here. So just things like that that I need to have with me. And then I have this Mrs. pouch. If you know anything about me, you know that I love pouches and I love putting things in pouches. It's like a hobby of mine. So this is a pouch that I got right around the wedding. It says Mrs. on it. So inside of here, I have any of my chargers or cables. So I have a brick for my laptop and the laptop charging cable. I have a USB to USB-C adapter. I have my USB-C to USB-C charging cord, and then I also have a USB-C to lightning. Even though I do not have any devices that use this, I feel like because we're a studio class and it's 4 hours at a time that you are in that class, if any of my students need this charger and they're like, oh my goodness, I forgot my charger today, does anyone have one? I can be like, yes, I do. Which kind do you need? So I'm happy to have that for them. I also have this little adapter that does HDMI, and I can use this to like hook up to the TV in the classroom. I have a little USB-C brick. I have a dongle, which I back up all of my lesson plans onto. And then I also have 2 USB to USB-C adapters, and that is everything that is in this pouch. Next, I have a big bag of trail mix that I also mixed with my own M&Ms. So I don't like the ratio of store-bought trail mix M&M to nuts. I like to get the nut and dried cranberry mixture from Target. I don't remember what it's called, but it comes in one of like those big tubs, and then I get my own M&Ms and mix it in so I can make sure that I have enough M&Ms in it. And I feel like this is self-explanatory. Obviously, a 4-hour class, you're gonna need a little something to munch on. Next, I have my architecture scale tucked into my trash paper, and I always put a scrunchie around my trash paper because if it doesn't crease your hair, it's not gonna crease the paper, and this is how I travel with these items. That was something that was not in my bag when I had my desk job because it would just stay at my desk. A lot of these items would, but because I'm adjunct, I don't have a desk that I can like leave my stuff at. There are different areas that faculty can use, but it's not like a desk. I don't know, it's different when it's not like a desk, when it's like a locker storage situation. So next, I have 2 more pouches in the main compartment of this. So I have my emergency pouch, which you guys have already seen before. You know and love it. It might be a little bit different. We are going to rapid fire through this. Like, I'm gonna go through it so quickly, but then I also have a new pouch that I get to show you guys. So let's go through this one really quickly, just so we can get to the good part. This is the bag from Target that I also use as my clear bag when I need like a stadium bag, but I love it because since it's clear, you can look around and see everything you have. I am someone that does have anxiety, and I do like to be over prepared, and I like to be that person if someone says, hey, does anyone have this, that I can be like, yes, I do. It's in my little emergency kit. So we are gonna go through this, like I said, rapid fire. I've got a hair clip, deodorant, a nail file, a Tide to Go pen. I've got some toothpaste. I also have a travel toothbrush. I have mouthwash, and I have floss. There is nothing worse than being stuck somewhere and like needing to brush your teeth and not having the supplies to do it. I do not like that feeling. I'm not gonna put myself in that situation ever again. I also have some dry shampoo. I have Clorox wipes. I have Band-Aids and a lint roller, some Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush 62 spray. I have a pill holder that has a Tylenol, Advil, and Motrin inside of it. I've got a tampon and some little travel wipes. I have a new Aloe U Touchland sanitizer. I go through these so quickly. The Aloe U scent is my absolute favorite, and I am just absolutely obsessed with this. I don't know why I just rubbed it on itself, but I have that. I've got some extra contacts, and I also have some contact re-wetting drops. I have a lip gloss in here, some hand cream, another tampon. These are the Well-Kept Screen Cleaning Towelettes, so you can use this to clean either your screen, your phone, your glasses, anything like that, so I really love those. I've got my travel tweezers, my safety pins, some bobby pins that are wrapped up with some hair ties, and the very last thing is a little French twist thing for my hair. I don't know what to call that. Pin. Oh, and then I have a pin. I have another pin, but like a real pin, a writing pin. And now let's get into my newest pouch of the bag, which I'm so excited about. This is a Charlotte Tilbury makeup bag, but just wait until you see how I've organized it and how perfect it is. If anyone has gone to design school or architecture school, you are gonna be like, wow, I need that. That is cool. Okay, so like I said, it's a little makeup bag. It folds open and it has all of these different compartments. So this is basically like all of my hand drafting supplies, which I love hand drafting. There is seriously something so just like magical to me when I see something that's like very well hand drafted. It is so much more beautiful than anything that can be digitally made. I understand the efficiency of drawing digitally, but there is something almost like poetic to me about drawing by hand and drafting by hand. This very first compartment has the big pouch, and then it has two like little pockets. So in the big pouch, I have all of my mechanical drafting pencils, and then in the little pockets, I have all of my standard lead, everything from HB to 4H. I think I have some 2B in there as well. And then I also have my red lead in the other little pocket. Next up, I have my micron drafting pins in all different sizes. The next one's kind of like a free-for-all. I have some erasers in here. I also have a big eraser. I have some refills. I have a little whiteout pin and also a compass. I have some extra tips in here for the compass as well. I actually don't use this that often. I don't think I need to carry it around all the time, but I'm gonna take it for the first like few more classes and see if I end up using it and needing it. Otherwise, I'll probably put that back in my drafting table here at home. The next thing, I have pens that are not like specifically drafting pens and highlighters for highlighting textbook notes, anything like that. And then in the last compartment, I have my blue tape, which I actually prefer more than drafting dots, but there are certain times I like to use drafting dots. It's like a personal preference on how I go back and forth with that. Then I have a French curve. I have a little baby triangle, and then there's this final little zippered pocket, and that is where I have my erasing shield and my drawing guide. You guys cannot tell me that that is not like the cutest little thing ever. I am so obsessed with organizing it like this. I wish I had that pouch back when I was in school, because obviously I had to take all of these supplies to school when I was a student, and I just wish I had had that. I think it's so cute. I cannot wait to go back to class tomorrow and use all of my goodies. Next up, in the very front pocket of the bag, I have both my iPad and my laptop. So my laptop obviously hooks up to the big screen in the classroom, so I can teach from that. I can go through my lesson plans, but then I like to be taking notes and everything on my iPad. That's everything that is in that front main pocket. And then on the inside, in one of the other little pockets, I have some Post-it notes. Next up, I have my construction calculator, and this thing is so nice. It will convert anything you need in terms of like feet to yards to inches. It can help you calculate your stair, run, and rise. It can help you figure out roof pitch, and it is just very, very handy and makes certain things go way quicker than trying to figure them out otherwise. So this is actually a gift I got from Anne-Marie's husband's an architect, and so when I graduated, he gifted me this as a graduation gift. And I know you guys might remember Anne-Marie. She's still one of my best friends in the whole wide world. And then back here I have a pocket with a bunch of gum. I've got some 5 gum, I've got some extra gum, I've got some pure gum, and I also have some breath savers. I absolutely love those. I buy them in the roll at Target that come with like 8, and I'm constantly have one of those in my mouth. And then the very last thing that I have in here is a folder, which you've just got to admit, this is the cutest little folder. It has like all different kind of treats on it. It has fries and says treat yourself. It has stay spicy on the sriracha, chill on the frappuccino. I just think it is so cute. And so inside of this, I have some other size triangles that obviously did not fit in my little kit. And then I also have some templates. So I've got a circle template, I have a lavatory planning template, I have this one's tables, chairs, and dining, and then this is another lavatory or bathroom based one. And so I keep all of those in here just so I don't get them mixed up. When you are at a drafting table, especially in a university or college environment, everyone's stuff is kind of like all over. And because you have to pull the parallel bar down, everyone's kind of like pushing things to the edge of their desk, and it's just easy to get things confused with other people. And so I like to try to keep my stuff a little more organized because these supplies aren't cheap, and I want to be able to keep mine in great condition as long as I can. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am so excited to be back teaching, and also since this is a part-time position, it gives me more time to be able to focus on content and also finally starting my renovation of my own home. So my husband and I have been planning that out for a few months, and we are almost ready to actually begin the renovation, which I am so freaking excited about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you can think of anything that I need that I don't have, please go ahead and put it down below, because as you can see, I love any excuse to be overly prepared, and I also love any excuse to like stuff a pouch. That is what's in my bag. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.